For some reason, my hand has been breaking out. I don't know if this is eczema. I don't know if it's a rash, but I literally have been using everything and it has still been breaking out. It is wild. Like, I've never had this type of reaction before, and it's very uncomfortable and it itches and it hurts. I was trying to avoid going to the doctor. Like, my hands look so bad. I was trying to avoid going to the doctor, but it looks like I might have to go and get some type of steroid cream or something of that sort because it's not looking good. But that's not what I wanted to come on here and share with you guys. I was just listening to CeCe Winans, and I was listening to The Goodness of God, and I just feel like I was having like all these flashbacks of just my younger self and everything that I have gone through in life, in my past, as a little girl, all the way up to a teenager, all the way up to like a young adult, and the situations that I was in. I'm just like, wow. During those times, I was so lost. I didn't know where my life was going to end up. You know, I was stuck in bad relationships. I was looking for love in men, and I was just trying to find myself. I was completely in the world, and even though I was in the world, I never felt 100% comfortable. Like, I never felt like I was being myself. I always felt different, and not to like, oh, I'm different, but you know, I always felt different. I always was trying to find myself, and God, I feel like, has saved me from so much. He has saved me from things that I couldn't even imagine, things that I couldn't even see, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm just gonna be for real. Like, I was shy. I was shy, and you know, I need to stop laughing when I get uncomfortable and I talk about uncomfortable topics or situations. I tend to laugh, but in all seriousness, I was shot in my leg, or shot in my thigh, my upper thigh, by somebody that I was dating at the time. We were together for maybe about a year or so, or 2 years at that time. But that relationship was very, very toxic. I was so codependent on that person, and I just wanted love. Like, I had no self-worth at all. I just wanted somebody to love me, basically. I don't want to veer off, but I was in the streets, y'all. I was in the streets and didn't belong there. He had a gun. He misused it, obviously, and it went off and it fired and it shot me in my upper leg and just the upper thigh. And just to think about me possibly dying at that moment, not knowing Christ, it's just like the grace and the mercy that God has had upon my life is just, it's love. It is love. All the situations, all the dumb things I did when I was young, like, oh, my husband's calling, hold on. All right, I'm back. So I used to do dumb things like hop in the car with random dudes I just met and like go to the next city, or go to somebody's house that I just met, or get really, really drunk and go to a party and then be popping off at the mouth, trying to fight people and act like I'm big and bad because I'm on that liquid courage. A lot of stupid, crazy things that I couldn't even imagine doing now. I mean, right now I'm a wife and a mother, so that is X'd out. But even if I wasn't, like, I couldn't imagine doing those reckless things that I did. I don't know if I considered myself brave back then or if I was just super, super reckless. The way that God was by me the whole time, saving my behind, and I had no clue, it's just amazing. It is super amazing. Like in the song where she's like, your goodness is running after me, I feel like it is. I feel like his goodness is just running after me on a daily basis, and his love is just running after me. And sometimes I just feel so, I don't know what that was. Because I just feel so like unworthy of it. unworthy, but that just shows the magnitude of his love and the love that he has for his children. And it makes you just want to get to know him even more on a deeper level. You might ask yourself, where was God, or where is God in your past, or even currently if you're going through something? And I used to think about that. I used to be like, so God was watching all of that, like he was there for all that, like he could have saved me a long time ago. But you know, everything is in God's perfect timing, because if somebody would have told me about Jesus back then, I wouldn't have had my heart open. I wouldn't have heard, I wouldn't have listened. I would have been like, oh yeah, okay, Jesus, and then I would have went right back to doing what I was doing. So everything is in God's perfect timing. But darn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, it was that ADHD. Now I can see that God was with me the whole time. God was keeping me in one piece. He was saving me from self-destruction. He had a plan for me, and he was with me. And it was almost like he was watching me. He was making sure that I was okay. A lot of people will get upset with God and they'll blame God for everything. But like I said in my previous video, we're in a fallen world. Bad things are going to happen, but we just have to believe more in the goodness of God than the evils of this world, because God has conquered this world. God has conquered evil. We just have to focus on godly things, focus on things of above, keep reading his word, because I notice the more that I read his word, the more my spirit is just filled, and it's just at peace, and it's not depressed and sad and anxious. We just have to draw nearer to him, and his goodness is just, it's amazing. It is. I'm very, very thankful. Sorry if I'm looking off to the side. I always do that when I'm out in public. I be people watching. I'm watching y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Oh, she looks so pretty. You go, girl. She got that dress on with a little ponytail swinging. But let me get off this camera before I start rambling. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Man, I'm just overwhelmed right now. It's just overflowing with just thankfulness right now. I'm gonna go into Publix and get these grits for my babies so they can eat. All right, love you guys. Bye.